Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quivz here. Quivz does stuff. Apparently, I do not have OBS set correctly, and you're not watching the gameplay. Let me fix that quickly. Here we go. That should do it. In a minute. There we are. Much better. Yes, welcome back. Playing Raft today, as I promised on many a day before that it would actually happen, and it didn't happen. Haven't really been much in the mood to play Raft. Today I'm going to force myself for your benefit. Still not really in the mood for playing Raft, but yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. Don't really remember where we were up to, what we were doing. Why am I stopped at this island? Are we done with this island? Have we just arrived? It's been some time. I think we just arrived. It looks like we just arrived. Why didn't I pick up that barrel? Well, maybe not. Doesn't appear to be any trees on this island. And I don't even have an axe. Have I used up my axe? I've used up an axe. Could make a metal one. Bolt. Do I have any bolts? Do I have any spare metal I'm not using? Got plenty of bolts. Use that bolt. Make a metal axe. Put that there for now. Where was it? Here. Put the bolt away. Find the storage for that and that for now. What else have I got? I can hang on to that for now. We're all good. We seem to be all good. The only thing I don't appear to have is any shark bait. Let's get some shark bait. We'll go under the island and have a look around. Because maybe I am supposed to be here. I don't see the shark. Is the shark dead? Did I just kill the shark? No, because then I would have shark meat. Almost certainly I would have shark meat. Well, I don't see the shark. Where is the shark? Interesting. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. It's been a while. I could have gone back and watched the previous video, but I didn't. Basically, I just wanted to get started, get going. We'll see how long we play for. We'll play for a while, but I do need to get back to my League of Legends placements, just so that, you know, that's done. I know where I am. Right now we've got shark bait. Apparently I've got a big roll of raw salmon. We might put that on there for now and cook that up, because why not? And I've got a shark bait, and I don't see a shark anywhere. Where the hell is he? I get the feeling we were just leaving. I don't appear to have any metal, and I don't appear to have any... No. There's metal, and I've got a lot of metal. Why aren't I... Something's going on. What was I doing? Do I not have a need for metal at the moment? I don't think I have a need for metal at the moment. What would I do with metal at the moment? No, we've got a grill. We've got that. Could do with one of those, admittedly. Got a bit of spear? I do. Got an oxygen bottle and flippers, although they're about half used now. Circuit boards and batteries, I think, is where we're up to. So I need more copper and more vine goo. Where's my copper? There's copper. What about vine goo? There. Alright, I think maybe we're doing that. I don't know if we've stopped here on purpose. And I don't see a shark. I haven't seen a shark the entire time I've been sitting here. Is he dead? Do I just throw the bait and see what happens? Don't want to waste the bait. You know what? I'm going to get moving instead, because that has... I can always stop at another island. It'll be easier to just do this sure we're not going to crash into anything. Open that. Get moving again. Can always stop at another island and work it out from there. Now, I think I need vine goo and some copper, so we'll start doing some copper because I haven't done copper. And we can do some vine goo later as well. Right. Bee jar, no. Feathers. I haven't got any feathers yet. To research the circuit board. Oh yeah, that's for the sprinkler. Wool. I haven't got any wool. Explosive powder. Yeah, that's what I need. I don't know where to get explosive powder. I've never been able to get it. I've never had any animals on my raft before. It's a thing that you can do, and I've never done it. Used to create biofuel, healing salve. I think I've done healing salve and good healing salve. Binoculars, don't really need those. Doesn't look like they're going to make a difference anyway. Where is my grill? There. Big old cooked salmon. Yeah, so the bigger hook, easier to throw further. They can both be thrown, you know, a good distance, but the big hook is easier. Alright, so there is no shark, because there's definitely no shark here at the moment. So I'm heading towards another small island. We might stop there and, I don't know, go looking for something. But yes, we are going to work our way towards some copper, because that is, I think, where we're up to. Enough to make a circuit board anyway. What do I need to make a circuit board? 2 and a vine goo. Nope, there he is. Ah! Can I? Yes. Wow, that looks freaky. I wouldn't have thought he'd be that close to dead. Apparently he was that close to death. Oops. It's a bit of a waste, actually. It's better when that happens when you're close to an island. But now I'm not really close to an island, and, well, he's dead. So, oh well, what are you going to do? I might still be dead by the time I make that island. I mean, it's not exactly far. But yeah. I think I do have spare shark meat somewhere anyway. Don't I? Am I tripping? I've got steaks in here. I've got way too much food. I've got too much of everything. But that's what happens when you play on easy. You end up with too much of everything very, very quickly. Quicker and easier to just dump that there. Don't need that. Oops, no, I didn't need another copper ingot. Oh well, too late. Right, I sort of don't want to run directly into the island, so I'd like to actually turn this around and move that way slightly. That'll do. Is that a whale? I heard a weird noise. Might be a whale. I'll probably sort them out at a later date. Pick up all these things that the what's-his-faces are collecting. A little bit more. It's just nicer to keep your raft going in a straight line rather than colliding with islands and ending up rotating your raft again and again and again. Until you have the ability to rotate your raft with the rudder, and then it's like, well, now it doesn't matter anymore. Let's get a little bit closer to the beach. It's almost time for the shark to come back again, to be honest. It really doesn't stay away that long. Alright, copper ingots. Wait there while I find my vine goo. in because I'm definitely looking for that. Put that in there. And he's dead, so let's have a quick look around. That's all stone. That's metal. Don't need metal. I need copper right now, don't I? And vine goo. An explosive powder, which I think is something to do with here, with islands. I've never seen it. I think there's like a fish or something. Oh, he's back. I didn't know he was back. He's back already. I should have known he was back because I did say it's probably about time for him to come back. And he came back, so we'll distract him with some bait, because that's what that's for. And then we'll go down again and we'll find metal. Is there copper down this edge? Sometimes if you go over the edges you'll find copper. Doesn't appear to be. Grab that barrel while I'm here. Doing this at night probably also not ideal, but you know, whatever. We'll live. Ton more seaweed. Looks like metal, not copper. Don't seem to be seeing a lot of copper here, or anything that could possibly be where a little thing might hide. I might have to resort to a wiki look and find out where exactly I'm supposed to get this explosive powder from, because I'm pretty sure it's like there's a thing that hides in caves on the islands, and I don't know whether it's big islands or little islands or medium islands or what, and I've never seen it, so I don't know. I'll look it up. It's a whole new one to me. Oh yes, we'll sort this island first. Get everything that's worth getting. Pineapples and palm trees. Oh, I need to drink something as well. Apparently I haven't had a drink in a while. And then we'll... I think that's everything. Like, there's not much on this island that I really want or need. Okay. Does that pause? It doesn't pause. Yeah, that's right. Anyway. Let's eat some mango. Oh dear. Alright, you'll have to wait, folks. Apparently I... sorry. Damn, oh no. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to do at all. It was a damn prank call, not prank call, a spam call as well. So, total waste. And I didn't save. So let's see where it last saved, because now I have to... Oh, and YouTube's apparently bad stream health. Dagnabbit. It looks fine from here. Where are we? What are we doing? Oh, we just got here. Let's drop anchor. Oh, there is a shark. So I can't jump in the water because there is a shark. Right. Did I make... I did. Okay, so we can put that there and that there. That can go in there. And then we can grab vine goo and start doing that. I need to drink something, so we'll do that immediately. And then we'll go over the side and grab all the seaweed, which is basically all that I'm going to get from this island by the looks of things. And a bit of is that enough? That is enough. And a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Seaweed. There's some stuff on the island, so I'll get, you know, some palm trees and things like that, but none of that is really useful, admittedly. What I can do here is have some extra inventory space, and then jump off the boat, get up onto this beach, chop down this palm tree. And there's pineapples and watermelons. There's the watermelons, so we'll grab those. No, that's not pineapples nor watermelons. Nor is that. Chop down the mango tree. Underneath the mango tree, my honey. I don't actually know that song. It's in a James Bond movie. Dr. No? The Island of Dr. No, I think. Well, that was fail. That's better. Right. Then we need to distract the shark. Well, that didn't work. Can't fit any more decoration packages in. Alright, let's go through our inventory and get rid of anything that we don't need. Pineapple seeds, palm seeds, watermelon seeds. I don't know whether the fact that that water noise stopped is a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, there it goes again. Getting further warnings from YouTube, so I don't know what's going wrong with the stream. Possibly my internet's misbehaving and it's been slow or something. I don't really know. I've definitely got too much food. I think that's alright. Wooden bathtub, because that's useful. I suppose it is decorations, so there is a lot of decorations in the game, and yeah, you don't really need them, but they can be fun, so I can see why people might spend time with the decorations and doing stuff, etc., etc., but of course I don't, because this is a playthrough. It's about getting further into the game, not about making your raft look pretty. Oh, so there was copper. I just couldn't see it because it was dark last time I tried this, before I did the fail save. Yeah, those prank callers are getting really good. They don't even actually pick up anymore. They just use a robot now. They don't even have to try. It's amazing. At least before, you know, you could give them some credit for putting some effort in. Now they don't even put in any effort. Oh dear. Is he finished already? That was rather quicker than I expected him to. Oh no, he hasn't. I was just so far away. I couldn't hear it anymore. But look, I don't see anything that looks like... I am going to go to the wiki and I'm going to look up how in Raft you find the explosive powder. Explosive powder. fireworks for a poison puffer. I'll drop in a single explosive goo at a 30 put one explosive goo in a smelter to obtain one explosive powder. Explosive powder can be turned by digging up suitcases or safes using shovels for a metal detector. In order to progress through the story, one explosive powder is required to power the makeshift rocket on Caravan Island. I think I've been past Caravan Island. Maybe I have got an explosive powder before. Poison puffer. Small yellow fish that lives underwater around large tropical islands, Caravan Island, Shipwreck Island, Plane Crash Island, and Desert Biome Islands. Poison puffer attacks by swimming towards the player. When it's close enough, it will explode into a large cloud of poison gas, dealing immediate damage and poison the player. The poison puffer drops poison puffer head. Also drops one explosive goo and a 3 drop in a second. These can be used to make explode. So use the bow. By luring it by swimming near it, back away until ready to attack, then move forward, stab it, and immediately move back again in a fluid motion. Repeat. Damn it! It's not that time, Sharky. Actually, there should be more than one piece of my raft that needs repairing. I should look for that. There it is. I was going to say, I was pretty sure. When I killed the last one, I never repaired the damage. There's actually several. Oh, wow, several. Am I forgetting to repair? That's really silly. Okay, I think we're done now. Right, so I won't find one on this island, and I've got a lot of goo and a lot of metal, so I'm not going to bother hanging around any longer, that is. I will bother. I'm just not going to bother hanging around much further. Circuit board, 2 copper ingots and 1 vine goo. I have that. Craft. And apparently I haven't researched it, so now I need to research that. Learn the bits that I need to actually make the antenna array. Which will require more construction as well, so I need to put how big is my raft now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to make my raft bigger first. And then after I've made the raft a bit bigger, then we will start placing some new pillars. So now I need 2 more nets. I'm doing there. That's not too bad. We'll just dump that 2 in there. I've got too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Give me that back. Alright, I need 2 more nets. Let's do the nets before we do anything else. Speaking of too much stuff. Oh, still not enough. Alright, we're just shy. We need a little bit more. I need some leaves. Don't see any. There's none coming towards me at the moment. Oh, yes, there is. There's some. Here's one. Whoa, that went really far, but that's because it's a big metal hook. I forgot I'm on the metal hook now, not the... That wasn't far enough. Oh. Yeah, sometimes the physics of this game, the waves, can cause weird irregularities in the way it works. Most of the time it doesn't happen, but just occasionally it does something silly like that. Alright, so a large island, basically. Yeah, way too far. You don't want to miss those, they're too important. Could get good stuff out of a crate. Right. A large island, and also I'm sort of up to the point where I can start, yeah, heading towards the, I don't remember what it's called. It's like a research base of some description. Right, so how do I make, well, apparently I need nails to do that. So I do this initially. Don't I have enough scrap? I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of scrap here somewhere too. So you need 3. Pillars. And I think one in the middle as well. So I tend to put one, like, yeah, look, you'll see. And then a floor, but it's that floor. Yep, that's the right way around. And then you need to put ladders. So I'm going to go through quite a lot of ladders here as well. It's quite expensive making these pillars. Now, if I remember correctly, they only have to be 3 above the surface is sufficient. Don't really remember exactly. Why it costs nails to make a straight bit of wood, I'll never know, but oh well, apparently it does. I think it'd cost nails to make floor, but it doesn't cost any nails to make the floor. Alright, now we're in the problem of where we're trying to get this to go where it's supposed to go, and the boat is pitching and heaving. There. Probably have just picked that up. Yes, I can. Alright. Just waiting for you. I was pretty sure we were due for your shenanigans any second. Chance of there being anything good on that raft. Wood, not enough nails. Should have enough wood in these by now. Right. Another decoration package. Get a lot of those. Candlestick, because that's useful. Actually, the candlestick's not too bad. With a candlestick, at least you can make light. Oh, I've got too many potatoes. Do I have more potatoes somewhere? No, but that's a good spot for them. Right. Now, I don't remember how high this has to be. Is that a big island? I don't think that'll count as a large island, will it? It's got height. It's not really large. I think when they say large island, they really mean large island, right? Large tropical islands. Using the receiver, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So the receiver has to only be one level above. So 2 is actually higher than it needs to go. And I think you need 3 antennas and 1 receiver. So somewhere in the middle of the raft, I generally build one more level, and that level will have the actual thing on it. And I might not be able to do that because I might have actually screwed myself out of spots to put it. Or have I? No, I can put it there. That's fine. That'll work. A floor. I do not have enough wood for a floor. Wow. Now I do. A floor. A ladder. Nails. Yep. Perfect. That'll work fine. Okay, good. And then I need one more level, for which again I do not have enough wood. Wow. Let's just grab some stuff, which will hopefully provide enough wood. And another floor, if I can, without falling down the anchor hole. And yet more nails. Perfect. So now I have, I believe, everything I need to start putting together the receiver. Cool nanas. Alright, I'm going to need lots of vine goo and lots of copper to get this done. No, I want it in my inventory, not in the... Another potato. Just potato, potato, potato. There we go. Okay. What does it cost me to make? Going to need a battery. I can make a battery now. So let's make the battery ahead of time. And we'll store that away for now, because we won't need it for a long time. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Where's all this fruit that I need to eat? There we go. And there should be some big fish. Definitely going to need lots of vine goo and lots of copper to make. There it is. The receiver. 2 circuit boards and a hinge. Can make the hinge already. And 2 circuit boards. 2 more copper ingots. I've already got the 1 vine goo, but that's alright. I need 2 vine goo and 4 copper ingots total to get this done. Yeah. So on easy, at some point your nets start becoming too much, like you start collecting so much gear, it's not funny anymore, and you don't even have space in your inventory for all the crap that you collect. But that's only on easy, so on normal, the nets are not a problem at all. They are super useful. potatoes. Cooked catfish. That's good because I'm got plenty of water. Short on food. There we go. That's. Yeah, I'll take another bite. That's good. Alright, gotta keep this burning. Get myself together enough copper to make the thing. That looks like a large island. Is it? Or is it just a... Stop it. Naughty fishy. Is it a large island? It's not really a large island, is it? It's just an island with some height. But it's not really a large island. Large islands are kind of special. And I don't think that is one. Do we go over there? I think we do. No, it's definitely not a large island, is it? No, let's not bother. We really need large islands. If it's not a large island, I think we can skip it. That definitely doesn't count. That's still a small island. I think we have more than enough resources to get the receiver together. And we only need the explosive powder from large islands. We must progress. Let us progress the story, otherwise what are we doing? I'm also forgetting to drink my coffee. Let's drink more coffee, that's always good. Already cold, damn it. I made this coffee before we started, and I started nearly 40 minutes ago. Really bad at forgetting coffees. I mean, I know it's like almost not a meme, but stereotypical stock standard that people just forget things like coffees that they made all the time, but for me it's like excessively often that I will just forget a coffee that I've made. Alright, so that will be enough to make one circuit board. One circuit board. I actually had one stashed. That's interesting. Yeah, and now I've got way too much resources as well. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. Should really put other kinds of things in there rather than... Yeah, that's a good spot for more of that. And that, let's say. But yeah, now it's all the fault of the nets because you will pick up so much in your nets, it's not funny. I can get that one. Told ya. Nothing good. Another decoration package and even more taters. Oop, don't fall down the anchor hole. Don't whiz on the electric fence. What was that from? Ren and Stimpy? Ren and Stimpy. I think. Surely I'm going to run out of decorations to learn soon. Ooh, pirate flag, cool. And even more potatoes. Wow, look at all those barrels. And I don't even need them because I've got too much stuff as it is. It's a raft. Probably don't need anything that has to offer either. A hinge. I do need a hinge. Don't I have a hinge here somewhere? No, I've got a bolt. I don't have any hinges. Alright, so we'll need one of those. Receiver, a hinge, a circuit board, a receiver. Voila. Oh no, I can leave that there because I'm about to place it. So climb up here. Place. Whoa. Oh, okay. That was just a little bit. Press hold R to rotate smoothly. Oh, there we go. Is that facing me or not? It's really hard to see. Alright. Yes, that's the direction I want it to face. Good. I want to put it a little bit back, despite the fact that it hangs over the sides and is actually not touching anything. That's where I really want it. Battery required. Now, I think once you put the battery in, you have to take the battery out to turn it off again, or can you turn it off and on? I don't remember. Yeah, okay, you can turn it off and on. That's good. Right. For a moment then I thought I saw the silhouette of an island, but I really need to clean my monitor. Oh no, there's a raft over there. That's what it was. I do need to clean my monitor though. That doesn't negate the fact that my monitor is dirty and needs cleaning. I've neglected to clean it for some time. Some bolts and more circuit boards. Alright, well I've got enough for another circuit board, so I can at least make the first antenna. But you need 3 so you can triangulate. And that's a true thing, like triangulation. There's a way that you can triangulate stuff. You can tell the distance between 2 things. Between 3 things. You can use those 3 distances to get an exact position on something else. They do it all the time. And mobile phone towers, that's how they tell where you are. You can do it with 2 as well, if the 2 are in the correct spots. If they're in exactly the right spots, then 2 is sufficient. But 3 is preferable because then they can be anywhere, so long as they're not in the same place. It tends not to work if all 3 of them are in a row. So if you are the 4th dot on a straight line, it doesn't matter if there's 3 or not. That's not really going to help. But in almost any other circumstance, 3 will be pretty much sufficient to identify exactly where you are. That's why it's called triangulation, because you need triangles to make it work. GIS, Global Informatic Systems. I think that's what that stands for, if I remember correctly. I should know. Both my brother and sister have degrees in it. Degrees, diplomas, something. They know how to do it. Some really cool stuff you can do. Like, you can take 2 different photos and work out how tall a building is. And once you know how tall that building is, you can work out the height of every other building in the photo and, the lay of the land for miles around the photo. It's actually really cool. No bolts. Did I have bolts, or am I making bolts? I was going to say, I have a bolt. It's better than nothing. So we'll at least be able to make our first aerial without having to resort to more metal, but that's alright, we've got lots of metal too, so. It should all just work out. And then we can, later on, we'll place bird nests beneath where the antennas are as well, because it's just convenient. Right, so antenna 1 will be at the current front of the raft. Might not always be the front of the raft. So again, that's why I sort of put them as far away as possible, like that. Because that way there's room here for a bird's nest, which I might have a look into making now. Bird's nest, bird's nest. Is that under food? No, there it is. Giant clam. I have many giant clams. I lie. I have 2 giant clams. 2 is not many. 2 is some. Some giant clams. And the idea is, so long as you don't go up there, seagulls will nest and you'll get feathers and the occasional egg. As another food source, and yeah, source of feathers for arrows, which there's a large tropical island. There she blows. Although there she blows really refers to a whale, I'm pretty sure. One of those rock thingies. ROC, rock, as opposed to ROCK. We will rock you. Yeah. So somewhere around, underwater, supposedly one can find pufferfish, and I need to find out how to kill a pufferfish without dying. Should be easy. Again, I'm on easy, so it shouldn't be, you know, the hardest thing in the world, one would expect. Is that tropical? That's tropical, right? That looks tropical. Sort of want to put it in that cove there. If I can get the sail exactly right. Can land there, go up sort of close to the beach. Could explore the island proper too. I don't think it's possible to accidentally find one of the story islands ahead of time. So this should be the should be a random large island. I could be wrong. It could be absolutely possible to find one of the story islands ahead of time, but I don't think so. I don't have much fishing rod left either. I hope I've got enough resources to make another fishing rod in case I need to do lots and lots of shark bait. Alright, where is my seaweed? I don't have seaweed on me. There's seaweed. The seas were angry that day, my friend. Like an old man trying to return soup at a deli. Did I do that last time we played Raft? I might have said that last time we played Raft. That's a George Costanza line from Seinfeld. The iconic show Seinfeld. And I guess Jerry made so much money from that show he never had to work again, by the looks of things. I mean, I don't see his name on producer credits or anything. As far as I'm concerned, Jerry Seinfeld did one thing and never did anything after. I mean, some of the other guys did stuff. Like George Costanza, who is Jason Alexander, did, well, a few things. He did episodes of Star Trek. Was he in X-Files as well? It was definitely an episode of Star Trek, and I think another movie, and Julia Louise-Dreyfus did a few things, and the guy who played Kramer, whose name I can never remember, went on infamously to do some stand-up and then fail miserably in one very specific way that we won't talk about. Right, now let's get all this crap out of my inventory for the moment. No, that's not where that goes. That's where that goes. Just get all of this out of my inventory because my inventory is far too full of things. Need less things. I'm about to go underwater exploring. I'll have the minimum of things, if at all possible. Right, but we can put up the next antenna, which will be over here. Oh. You can actually sort of see from up here, which is kind of cool. I guess that's because this bit's really shallow. So I want to wait till daylight. I could sleep, but I might wait it out because for all I know I might get lucky and kill the shark during that period, whereas if you sleep it doesn't actually accelerate the shark timer at all that I know of. Yeah. But because I'm going to do that, I should have one more goo and a bit more of this on me. And that, so I can make one more bolt as well, would be a good idea. Because that way I can get one more antenna done basically while I'm waiting. And then actually be ready to go looking for the thing whose name I don't know off the top of my head, or remember for that matter. So somewhere down there is a pufferfish. I'm going to have to learn how to fight it, because I don't already know, and I don't have a bow, although I think I can make a bow already as well. You can totally make a bow. I'm going to take it on with my spear first, and then we'll worry about the bow second. Oh, pardon me. Coffee burp. But we will make a bow, because I'm going to have to kill that rock. Well, not this rock, but I'm going to have to kill rocks. Get very little food, but I do need to finish eating all of this crap so I don't have too much of it taking up space on my boat. Oh yes, let's go fishing. We need, we're going to need shark bait. Well, that's not going to help with shark bait. Tilapia is not shark bait. Pomfrey and herring, that's shark bait. Well, there's the herring. Alright, and we broke our thing, so I need to make another fishing rod. That wasn't exactly difficult. Herring and pomfrey, perfect. Shark bait. Copper ingot, I think I need one more. Yes. And then I can put this away because I don't need any more copper ingots on me. Oh. The sudden silence is deafening. Yeah. There's always the chance that he could cook a bunch of potatoes. Where are all those extra potatoes? How many potatoes can you fit on a large grill? 3. Oh, and the tilapia. I should have cooked the tilapia. Oh well. Too late now. Yeah, there's always the chance I'll be able to kill him before the sun comes up again, at which point, you know, we get a few minutes of diving where we don't need a shark bait, so that's why you try and do that sometime, because, yeah, it's less resource intensive. I mean, I suppose it does almost as much damage to your spear as it does to your fishing rod, so you're just trading spear damage for fishing rod damage. Alright, that will be the last antenna, which is that one. Yes, I've never had explosive powder, so I need to at the very least research it. And maybe I can get more, and I can actually make some of the ammo and maybe catch an animal. We are on the side of a large island already, so if I could catch some animals, might as well make another one of those as well while I'm at it. Nope, didn't die. And it's morning, so probably going to shark bait any minute now. Is there a nest here? There is. Whoops. Oh well. Well, there's that feather that I was talking about. So I haven't even researched feathers yet because I don't think I had a feather up until now. Now I have a feather. Learn just a few more things, one of which is the cool arrow. Does a lot of damage. I tend to use these despite the fact that I've just researched it because it's cheaper. Otherwise it gets really expensive to use arrows. Alright, is that bright enough? It's going to be bright enough underwater, I think. I don't have that much spear left, but I've got enough. So we're going to go looking for this pufferfish thing that apparently exists. Old sunken raft. Is that it? Oh. And so that's how you do that. Seaweed while I'm going past. Shark will get me at least once. Yep. Pufferfish didn't get me, but hey. I got the explosive goo thingy. No. Open. Oh no, I didn't. I've just got one explosive goo. Oh, and you can't research it. Okay. So that goes in the smelter, according to the thing. And this is just a poison puffer head. Oh. Well, that's useless then. We've got another recipe somewhere. Vegetable soup. Vegetable soup. Yes, so I only have enough to research it. So maybe we will look around this island some more and see if there's more pufferfish. Because if we can find several of them, well then, you know, I can make some of this net ammo, the net gun. And maybe there's an animal on this island, like even just a chicken or something will be something. Nope, raw mackerel's not going to do it. Herring's good. So yeah, new ground for me. I've never seen that thing before. I was expecting it to be harder to kill than that. That was rather easy. Yep, only good for one thing. I wonder where I got my explosive powder before. Maybe I found the explosive powder before. And that's why I'd completed that island. Or maybe I never completed that island. That's as far as I got and that's where I was stuck at. Because I know I was stuck somewhere, but I don't remember where. But yeah, maybe I was stuck at that part of the game. I might wait a little bit because I think Sharky's nearly dead. I'm also going to need another spear soon. Definitely do not have enough metal ingots on hand. So I might start smelting some more of that. What else do I not have enough of? Rope I can make. Planks I've got plenty of. Bolts I need one. I need 2 more metal ingots beyond that then. Whoops. Planks I have stores of. Here we are. Now I've got enough planks. So now I just need a few more metal ingots. So I think Sharky's nearly dead. And then I can go looking for the pufferfish. Another pufferfish. So yeah, hell of a game this. I mean, the sheer amount of stuff that you can do, and it's just very simple crafting. I mean, it's not even difficult stuff. Like, the crafting itself is super easy. Look, you can see the seagulls from here. The crafting itself is super easy. The mechanics are very simple. It's all about throwing a hook. That's like 90% of the game is learning how to throw the hook well. And once you can do that, you're basically on top of the whole game. Ooh, I thought he was making an attack run then. Can't be far off. Yeah, I need a second spear. That's an attack run. Oh, I really thought he was going to die. Must be real close. Because yeah, I don't want to waste the bait. So I definitely want to make a backup spear before I go anywhere. And I don't need to have the metal on me anymore because I've got enough. And I want Sharky dead because that'll give me a couple of minutes. And then I can throw the bait for an extra minute or so. And then I can sort of look around this island for more pufferfish. So I don't know exactly where they're supposed to be. I mean, that one seemed to just be like in the middle of nowhere, just hanging around. I don't have heaps of that left either. I'm going to have to start looking towards making new flippers and a new oxygen bottle. should totally have timers as well so that I know exactly when the shark's about to attack. I don't do that. Some people do. I mean, it was down that way, wasn't it? And I just went down that way and just kept going for a bit. And eventually I found a pufferfish. Some people are so good that they can fight the shark in the water. They can literally jump off their raft, kill the shark without dying. I've never been able to do it. I've been able to hit him once or twice without taking damage. So the thing is, when you hit him, he freaks out and sort of backs off. So if you time everything perfectly, you don't get hit, and you hit him. And even with a wooden spear, if you're super good, you can actually kill the shark without having to wait for him to attack the raft. But I'm not that good. And I mean, I'm pretty good at games, or at least I think I'm pretty good at games. I've been playing things a long time and I have good reflexes, or had good reflexes. Maybe it's because I'm getting old and I'm just not as good as I used to be. Yeah, I haven't killed the shark. Might be something we could try later on. Not right now, but in future episode maybe. Feather. Disappointing. I was hoping for an egg. Lots of feathers. It's at least a slight improvement. Got a lot of shark meat at the moment as well, but I don't really need it, so that's fine. Almost finished all my watermelon. Alright, so I need him to come back on another attack run, which will take a while because this is on easy. So the time between shark attacks is also longer. Maybe if I get lucky and he just comes close enough to the boat, I can just stab him. I'm pretty sure that's doable. No, not quite. Yeah, especially when there's waves. Sometimes the waves will actually bring the shark up higher than it should be. And as he gets close to the boat, you can just stick a spear in him and get a few extra attacks that you wouldn't otherwise normally get. See how high he is there? Like there, he's out of the water. It's literally a flying shark. Not as bad as Stranded Deep, where you used to get land sharks, where the sharks would actually get stuck underneath the land and actually... I don't think they could attack you, but you would actually see fins moving through the sand. Yeah, that game scares the hell out of me. The sharks in that are absolutely terrifying. The shark in this is unpleasant. The sharks in that are horrible by comparison. And I mean, that game is all about underwater exploration. This game only has some underwater exploration. Most of it is about being on your raft and exploring these islands. But yeah, Stranded Deep, no, it's all about, almost entirely about underwater. And it's filled with monsters of the deep. Also a very good game, though. If it doesn't freak you out like it does me, like if you can play Subnautica and you like survival crafting games, I would recommend Stranded Deep. So like I struggle with Subnautica because it's too much underwater for me. I just don't like it. Some part of me is more fearful of that than heights. Depths scare me more than heights scare me. But yeah, if you played Subnautica and you thought that was good, I would actually recommend giving Stranded Deep a go. It's a good game. It's got good crafting mechanics, good gameplay. I might have to sleep, because I want it to be day, not night. I think Sharky's going to attack any moment now. But I also want to sleep, because I don't want it to be night when I go looking for this thing. It's not an attack run, it's not an attack run. There we go. So now it's morning. The shark doesn't attack while you're sleeping, which is weird. But again, it's a game. There are, you know, they don't want it to be too ridiculous. It can be hard at harder difficulty levels, but you don't want it to be like stupid hard. So I'm waiting for him because he's due to attack any second now. Lost track of him as well. Where is he? There he is. There we go. I think the last thing will just be the shark head. Right. Even more shark meat. Shark head that I don't need, and I can go see if there are more pufferfish around the place. So he was down this way. So let's see if he respawns maybe. It's around here, right? Is that a shadow of? No, that's a shadow of a leaf. Wow, this is really far down. Don't know how far down to go to look. I mean, could he be down there? I think going off the edge is not really what you want. I think he's going to be around the edges of the island if he's going to be anywhere. Now, I don't know if you can throw a shark bait while in the water and still have the shark attack it. Didn't we find that that didn't work last time? I definitely want to find another pufferfish if I can. There's got to be more than one on an island this big, right? Llama. See, so that's like one of the things we could be catching is a llama. I don't want to go all the way around the island. If I go all the way around the island, I might die. So I don't have any way to get out of the water again. I can wall run, I guess. Let's try the other side. Oh, there's a boar. So those are dangerous. I've been killed by one of them before. Oh, and the rock is attacking me, so that's not good either. Sharky still appears to be dead, but he shouldn't be dead for much longer, so I have to be careful. So any moment now, he's going to start attack. He's going to reappear and start attacking. Come on, pufferfish. Daddy needs more explosive powder. No pufferfish there or there. Oh, that looks deep and dark and deadly, doesn't it? Alright, there's a little bit where I can get up out of the water over there, so we'll... keep looking around in case there's a shark. Because he should have respawned by now. I would expect there to be a shark here by now. There's one. Alright, do I just attack that? I think I just attack that, don't I? Shark or no? Damn it. There we go. So because this is on easy, I know that I would survive the shark attack long enough, is my thinking here, that I have enough time, just barely, to get in and out. And then we will try to wall run around back to the raft. Then I can make one net ammo now. I don't know whether it's worth it, because... Yep, there's Sharky. Oh dear. Okay, the last time I killed one of these I cheated. Well, exploited. So I climbed up the side of a wall. Oh. But apparently you can just circle strafe. So long as you're not too close when he starts running, by the looks of things. Can stab him a couple of times in the behind us. Oh, I lost track of him in the dust. Aha! That worked. Sweet. And yeah, leather is part of armor, so that's pretty good. I could explore this island. Not to go into, though. I think we've done enough for one day. Got 2 goo. 1 to research, 1 to make into my first actual net ammo, which I will then attempt to use without failing. Chances are I'll just miss, because I've never used it before, so I don't actually know how it works. Yep, ran out of flippers, ran out of oxygen bottles, so I need to make more of those. Flippers, lots of seaweed, lots of vine goo, and rope, so I'm definitely going to have to turn lots of this into lots of that eventually. I can move that there. The leather, where's the leather? There. Is it llama for wool, or is llama milk? No, cows are milk, isn't it? Llamas are... What the hell is that? Is that a pufferfish? It's a stuck pufferfish. Freebie. Seems like I'm not allowed to stab him unless I'm in the water. I'm totally going to get attacked by a shark if I get this wrong. Well, not even if I get this wrong. I'm totally just going to get attacked by a shark. Damn you. Alright, I have to wear that so I can get the pufferfish. That's pretty funny. It was just a random pufferfish. So, I wasn't expecting that. So I did get 3 goo all up. 1 extra one. Alright. I might convert this one as well, because that way, storage-wise, I'm only storing 1 thing. But yeah, that does that. So now I need to get off this island. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of stuff under the water down here that I could be collecting and, you know, doing stuff with, but meh. The few bits of explosive goo, I am ready to start looking for the platform, the sea platform, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm ready to start looking for that. I think you can use red berries for something else. It might not have been a good idea to waste that. Oh well, too late now. But yeah. We're going to get off this island, get floating a bit, and then start looking for the platform. Two explosive powder. Can't tell me that's not awesome. Alright, I think we're far enough around the island now that we should be able to let go. We'll go a little bit further. Go a little bit further before I... what's the word? Something sail. Pull sail. Draw sail. Something sail. Stop that. My net. Yeah. Oh, 85% health. Lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Even more potatoes. Pufferfish head, don't need that. Nothing that I don't really need though, so I won't worry too much about that. Yeah, need a lot of vine goo for flippers. And a lot of vine goo for an oxygen bottle. I think we've got enough though, so we should be alright. Okay, so is it worth going up there and trying it now? Ah, it is. So what we're looking for is that, 1502. So it's all the way over there. We are getting closer, but we're not heading in the right direction, so I'm actually going to need that sail. Yep, getting closer all the time. Don't want to waste too much battery if you can help it, so turn it off, because you don't have to make another battery all the damn time. It's very annoying to have to make too many batteries. It's the rest of my seaweed. So this is the next sort of section of Raft, basically sort of the next story piece, which is to actually find man-made objects as opposed to just random flotsam. Christo Prince, hello. Somebody just dropped into YouTube chat. Every now and again it happens, I've mentioned this before. Despite nobody really watching my channel, every now and again somebody does. Especially with certain games. Certain games, there's just not a lot of other people that stream them, so like Raft. Wouldn't surprise me to check on Twitch and find that I'm the only person streaming Raft. You know, not absolutely 100% likely, but it's very possible. But yeah, so we're making headway. We are finally heading towards a storied objective. Barrel just floating through the middle of the thing. Now I could move all my nets because I'm now moving diagonally that way. But I have more than enough resources at the moment that I don't think I actually even care about the nets that much. There are certain things I'll grab, like this large lump of palm leaves, because you can never have too much rope. I'm going to need more rope as it is. But yeah, it would be a pain in the butt to move all the nets right now. I suppose it's not that much of a pain, is it? Hate that it makes that noise. Sounds like something broke, but it didn't. But yeah, we'll do the time-consuming flock of, looks like geese more than anything else, but oh well. Slow time-consuming net maneuver. So that they are facing into the current. It's not actually the current. The current is going straight ahead. But because I'm now moving at an angle, because I'm heading towards something on the receiver, yeah, it now behooves me to have the nets over this way so that it faces into my direction of travel, let's call it that, as opposed to current. Right. Just going to grab the barrels for now. If it's not a barrel, I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Should be enough to make a new set of flippers. Excellent. And then I need to begin making a new bottle. So that I can make a new oxygen bottle. Yep, still heading the right way. Isn't Sharky due to attack any second now? Oh. I'm out of other food. Might cook some shark then. Sneaky. That's alright, it didn't break anything major. I have had it where he's ripped off one of these, and that was like super annoying because that's a lot of resources to have to replace. That's why it's not always a good idea to build them so close to the edges of the boat. It doesn't have to be. And when I expand my raft, it'll actually be further away from the edges than it currently is now. But, yeah, I've put them on the corners. And I might pay for that if I'm not fast enough against the shark. So 9 by 9 is about as big as I would recommend you go with a raft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's where we are now. Because 10 by 10 is too big for a single motor when you get to motors. So we should really actually start lining the outer edges now with nets. So all 4 sides lined with nets is what I could be doing. And that works really well. Did I just hear a whale? Might have just heard a whale. shark. Two more vine goo, one more after this one. I was going to say, I was pretty sure that one was just about to finish anyway. 788. I'll be able to start seeing it soon. Yeah, let's do a quick turned back to Twitch. Search for Raft. Oh no, there's a few more channels than I would have thought. Actually, there's a lot of people playing Raft. Man, I'm probably not even in this list. Well, I mean, I have to be in the list, but yeah, there's a lot of people playing Raft. Let's see how far done I am. No, 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 that's not me, that's not me, that's not me. Or that, or that. Or that, or that, or that, or that. I'm not even in this list. I'm playing Raft. Sort by viewers, low to high. There's a lot of people. Hey, there I am. Yep. There's some people who have 0 viewers, which means they're not even watching their own stream. I at least watch my own stream so that I know what's going on. You count as 1 viewer for your own stream, which is really weird. I wasn't aware that that was a thing, but that's a thing. Well, I mean, I was aware that that's a thing, because it happens on YouTube as well. You count as 1 viewer for your own stream, and then YouTube later on puts together the IP addresses and goes, nope, that was you, that doesn't count. But it takes some time before it does put that together. It's not an immediate thing. So I need 5 more vine goo. Looks like I am going to have to go looking for vine goo soon. Even more beets. I don't need more beets. Imagine if Beats by Dre and they were talking about beetroot. He just was a beetroot farmer. That's ridiculous, of course, but it'd be pretty funny. Dr. Dre becomes a beetroot farmer. I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg got big into the cannabis when it became legalized. He got big into the farming of that because that's, I mean, it's a... Okay, hemp was always farmed because rope and jeans and all of those things, that's the same plant. We've been doing that for thousands of years. Well, hundreds of years, probably thousands of years. And one of the other things you might not know is that a lot of farmers, especially with crops, certain crops like corn and things like that. So cannabis is a weed. We call it weed because it is a weed. It's an extremely fast-growing plant that, you know, extremely resilient to all sorts of things, requires very little maintenance, so on and so forth. So one of the things you can do, because it's so fast-growing and it is a weed, is you could plant it amongst other plants, and it will outcompete other weeds. So if you are growing a cash crop like corn or something, and you grow it in straight rows, between those rows you will actually grow hemp, cannabis, sativa. I don't think indica makes very good rope or fiber, so I don't think they use that. And then what you can do, then what will happen is you won't get other weeds because the cannabis is using up all the spare resources that the corn isn't using. And it doesn't leave space for other weeds to grow. And then you can harvest all the cannabis and sell that for rope and fiber to make jeans and hessian sacks and other things, and then harvest the corn to sell as food. So you end up with 2 crops that grow side by side, and you prevent other weeds, like non-desirable weeds, from growing. And no, you don't get anything to smoke as a result of that either, because the hemp that they grow has such low THC content, it's entirely useless for smoking. I mean, I suppose not entirely useless. One of the few things about, again, cannabis and cannabis sativa, the actual plant, is that the deleterious effect, the fact that it gets you high, isn't the only thing about it. The other thing about it that's kind of useful is that it's a nice dense smoke for people that actually like smoking because they like smoking, if you know what I mean. Like, if you're really into blowing smoke rings, before the invention of vape, cannabis was one of the best ones you could do, because it gave you really, really good dense smoke that you could control well, better than tobacco even. So yeah, it had that going for it, and still does. So a niche case, but another reason why people smoke that stuff, and always did, and possibly always will. At the very least, you might, like, even if they make it illegal again, you might still get people who want to smoke it because it makes a good smoke ring. It makes a better smoke ring than 9 out of 10 other things you could smoke. All right, we are now need to rotate that way because I'm not hitting. There it is. That's not it. Oh, yes, it is. That's what I'm looking for. The platform, where I will have to do a little bit of parkour. And it does come up on the right side, so I should be able to use that pillar to jump to the platform as well, because you can't actually get onto it easily unless you've got some height. But yeah, should be able to parkour using that. Parkour. And that should be enough to make a spare oxygen bottle. So now I've got 2. Yeah, okay, so I've got 2. So we'll put it on next time I have to go into the water. I'll have it in my inventory and I'll use that one up, which will only take a little bit, but then I'll have the spare. So this is the next part of the story, going onto the platform and finding out about the next island. Do I do spoilers? I won't do spoilers. You'll have to come back and watch the next Let's Play to find out what happens next, if you don't already know. But it is pretty cool. The first time I saw it, I was like, wow, that's awesome. The platforms existed for some time. That's not new. It's actually quite an old addition. Can you actually go backwards, or does it just hold you stationary? No, you can go a little bit backwards with a sail. I want to come up sort of on the other side of it. Oh, no, I think we should be alright. We should be alright. Let's start heading back towards it again. But yeah, if I don't have a good spot to actually jump off my raft onto it, that's going to be problematic. But I think I should be able to get onto that roof of that building, and that should be fine. But yeah, long before, in the very early days of Raft, this platform already existed. And it was some time before they added the next islands. But then they did so in a big glut. Like, it took them no time at all to go from nothing to all these different islands. Large islands and story islands especially. They basically took this concept like, oh yeah, you know, something cool that you can find using the receiver, And then they took that and then ran with it and went with, all right, what about if there was more of those islands that you can find? And then they added biomes, so you can actually move into a different sort of area and you actually have different biomes. I appear to be going... too far sideways. I might have to actually somehow go backwards to get to this thing. I don't know if that just stops you or if I'm actually making any headway out. I don't think I'm... I mean, how do I get to this if I can't go backwards? How do I get to this island? Do I have to wait until I find another one? I don't think you can find another one. Can I paddle to it? I don't think you can paddle to it. I think paddling just rotates the raft. You don't actually make any headway. So I better actually be able to go backwards against the current. Am I getting closer to it? I feel like I'm getting further away from it. Did I just miss it? Am I not going to be able to visit this island? Have I just screwed it up? I mean, I suppose I could drop anchor and swim over. I'd probably still be alright. I just don't know if there's anywhere to climb out. Maybe if I had 2 sails. I don't want to have to make a second sail. I think I'm going to have to swim over there and try and jump from that rock. It is possible that's why that rock is there. But yeah, like directly opposed to the direction of the current, I am still moving away from it. So I think we have to drop anchor here. Stab sharky. And I'm going to have to swim over there. Which also means I'm going to have to swim back when this is done. Never swam across a big open expanse before. There's nothing down there, I guess. Is there stuff down here? Oh, there is. Didn't know that. I wasn't sure. I'm not going to make that jump. Can I? Oh, I can. That's alright then. So there's all sorts of stuff in here, like crates and so on, but I don't know. I seem to be under the level of the platform, and I don't know if there's a way I can get up. I don't see another way up, and I can't make that jump. I mean, yeah, there's lots of cool stuff. But I need a way onto the actual platform. Oh, never mind. Right. Here we are. Got a shark. Named him Bruce. A reference to Finding Nemo, I believe. I got you, Bruce. Yeah, and so there's stuff around here, and then yeah, you can pick up all the free stuff first, and then there's this. New note added. Radio tower. Reactors getting months working to save the world with no blah 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 blah. So yeah, there's stuff scattered around on this, and then once you have sort of got the basics, the next lot is, oh dear, you can then parkour up to higher levels. Took boat, won't be back. There's even more stuff to collect. And trace, what is trace? Trace, distress call received, trace, blah 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 blah. There are supplies in the pantry. Yeah, look, I'm not going to go through every single note and read every single thing. If you really want to know what each of these says, you're going to have to play it and play this well to get this far into the game. It's really not that hard, guys. You can do it. And it's a worthwhile game to own. So, yes. My recommendation is if you want to get this far into the game, can I climb that? No. You can do so on your own. Right, so the next bit of parkour is to go across this, and then fail the jump entirely. Where is it? Here. I remember this took me many goes last time as well. But yeah, you need to go across this, and you need to run and jump. There we go. And then you get up here, and then you've got to make that jump, I think. Yeah. Grab that. Nothing in the canteen today. Alright, there's normally something in here, but oh well. Yep, and then you've got to climb up here. And then up here. Get across this. Make this jump, which is pretty easy. And then keep going, keep going. And then you get up here and you find this. And that's the important one. People 0273. So that's the one that actually gives you... Oh, this is just more story, I believe. Yep. If you can understand what you're reading, this isn't the end. Blah, 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 blah. Cuckoo. Blueprint for the headlight. Oh. I don't think I've seen that before. That might be new with one of the what's-his-face updates. I don't think there's ever anything on the roof. But yeah, that's as far as you need to go. I need to get all the way back to my raft without dying to the shark. I might get hurt by the shark, but I don't think I'll die. I could go fishing. I could just go fishing. And if I'm careful, I should be able to get down without getting hurt. And then fish, and then get a shark bait. And then use shark bait to get back to my boat without dying. So we'll try that. Because I don't think he attacks the raft while I'm over here. I hope he doesn't, because otherwise I've probably lost nets and things by now. So long as I don't lose an antenna, I won't mind too much. An antenna would be a real pain in the butt. Herring, good, good. That's a good start. Tilapia, that's not so great. That's a bit fail. We had this other problem where if you throw shark bait and you're not on the raft, the shark doesn't find it. Because I haven't seen him, he's all the way over there near the raft. So I might be making this shark bait and throwing it for nothing. I might still have to just swim the gap and actually deal with the fact that I'm going to get bitten 3 or 4 times. Raw mackerel, that's not going to do it either. Am I not even going to get enough for the shark bait? I mean, I am already suspecting that I'm probably just going to have to swim the distance. Come on, Pomfrey. Candle bottle. Well, I don't need that, and apparently my inventory is now full as well. So even if I get a... Because if I get a Pomfrey, I want the Pomfrey to be in that slot. Because I can use a Pomfrey as well. I don't want the Pomfrey to go overboard because I didn't have space in my inventory for it. That would suck. No, and I broke my fishing rod. I think I can make another one. Because I happen to have a crap load of stuff in my inventory. Do I just swim for it? I could just swim for it. It is tempting to just swim for it. There we go. Right, I don't need a blueprint once you've learned the blueprint, so I could have actually thrown that instead before, but oh well, I didn't. Right, now. Trying to find the closest point to my raft to swim from. It is over here. So best guess, if I throw this overboard, he'll might come for it. I'm hoping he does. I don't know if he's going to, though. Ah, there we go. Good. He is coming for it. So now I can totally make a swim for my raft without getting sharked. And then I can pull up anchor. Pull up the sail. Head torch. What do I need? A battery. I haven't researched a battery. Alright, well I can research a battery. I'll just take this one. Means I will have to make another one to find the next island, but that's alright. We can do that later. Now I know how to make a headlight. But yes, so now I need another battery for that, which we can and will get to in another video, because I think that is enough for today. That's 2 hours of raft already. We'll keep this recipe. I'm sort of at the point now where keeping recipes is kind of worth it. I will, however, get some fish on the grill. Because I'm going to need the food soon. Put this spare vine goo away, and other than that, yep, used up my oxygen bottle, so now I can put the new one in. Ah, I could have eaten the shark. Oh well. Alright, so I will put copper on me as well, because I know that I'm going to have to make a new battery, and battery is 1 copper ingot. See, now if he'd gotten away with that, he would have taken that antenna out with him. I now regret putting it there. But that's alright, we will also be surrounding the entire boat with nets in the next video too. Will be another thing that we will be doing. So lots of stuff on the horizon in the next episode of Raft, which hopefully won't take me so long to actually do. I did sort of leave it a long time. I just wasn't in the mood to play it. It is a great game, but that doesn't mean that, you know, you can't be in the mood to play something else. I don't only play Raft. I play lots of things. Those of you that watch my channel will be intimately aware that I play a lot of stuff. But alright guys, so that is going to do it. Twitch viewers, stick around. I will be playing League of Legends. YouTube viewers, this will be the end of this video, but if you stick around, there will be another live show starting soon in which I will be playing League of Legends. Otherwise, if you did enjoy this video / stream, if you could hit that like button, that's always really nice. It helps out. If you'd like to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. It makes it nice and easy to find all my content all in one place. I do recommend hitting the notification bell because my video upload schedule and live schedule is a bit random, so I can't guarantee when I'm actually going to be on live. It's all over the place. I don't do a schedule because I can't stick to one. So hit that notification bell. if you really didn't like this video, for whatever reason, hit the dislike button. That's what it's there for. Go right ahead, do it. But if you do, at least tell me why it was you didn't like the video, because otherwise, you know, I can't improve on it in the future. But that is going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Raft. Quivz does stuff all the time, all different things. And I'll see you in the next one.